What's good, traders? Good morning from Nigeria here, and irrespective where you're watching from, I want to say a big shout out to you if you are a returning subscriber. If you are new to this channel, can you sit back and watch this video to the end? If this video is anywhere helpful to you, you want to smash the subscribe button, you want to like, and you want to share. So in my previous video, I did analysis on what gold is actually saying, what I'm actually anticipating for gold, and actually dollar index, right? So you want to check those out, and the way I trade, you can get one or two things to add to your strategy. So I'm not saying my strategy is the best, but as long as what you do, whatever you do gives you money, then that's particularly fine. If you're using moving average, Bollinger Band, whatever you are using, the main aim is for you to make money with it, not for you to lose money. You understand me? So back on this trade, you can see I'm on New Zealand USD and my data is presently off because the video will kind of messy once I own my data, and yeah, so I really don't want that to happen, so that is why I off my data. So let's dive into this video. I have some other trades playing out, which I'm going to pause the video and switch to those trades while I play the video, right, while I continue the shooting with the video. So I'm going to tell you why I hop into this trade, what I actually saw. So if you can add this to whatever you're actually looking at as a confluence when placing a trade. So let's go. First of all, you know how I trade. We go on the higher time frame to mark out our zones to know what the market is actually doing, because that's where we'll get the bigger picture of the traders, if the bulls are in control or the bears, or the market is actually ranging. So we'll do that in a higher time frame, and we'll scale down to lower time frame to find potential entry in accordance to what the higher time frame is saying. So higher time frame can't be telling me bullish, and I'm going to lower time frame to find bearish opportunities, right? That's where we do lose money. So but if you understand what the higher time frame is saying, it will be easier to look for those trade setups. Like you have the channel, we have the falling, the rising wedge, head and shoulders pattern, we have all double tops, double bottom, candlesticks, all of that, right? Those are actually good until those are actually kind of irrelevant until you figure out where the market is heading to. So those gives you an opportunity to join the market. So let's just go ahead and let's see what happens here. So right on daily time frame, we can see that the market is actually in a downtrend, right? The market is actually a downtrend, so I won't be doing otherwise. Right here. So we actually see we have a sweep to the downside, a pullback, now a sweep to the downside, a pullback. So we have a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, and I know for free that this market is gonna do a lower low right here. So the market might do a double bottom or whatever the market does. So me figuring out that overall the bullish, the bearish traders are in control of the market is kind of bearish. So I went to the lower time frame to find potential opportunity to join this trade, right? I went to the lower time frame to find opportunities to join this trade. So you can see it right here, and this is where I hop into. I can see it right here, and this is where I hop into the market. I went to the lower time frame, 1 hour specifically, to find potential entry, and I put in my entry and exit strategy, and you can see me hopping down to this trade, right? You can see where my entry is right here. You can see my entry right here. My stop loss was above there, and yeah, you can see it right here, milking down. So this is, I just applied my entry strategy, and this is it. This is how I made the cash. So I'm gonna go right here to give you a few example of how I actually got this done. I drew a counter trend line right like this. So at the break of this, first of all, at the break of this, you can see me hopping into the trade like this. At the break of this, you can see me hopping. First of all, we have a double top right here. We have a double top right here because we have a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low. It's supposed to do what? A higher high, but instead a double instead a double top, and I can feel this consolidation. I apply my entry strategy somewhere about here on the, then you can see me hopping straight into this trade and killing it right here. So yeah, so I'm going to go on to the next trade and I'm going to show you what really happened on that trade. So let's go. Yeah, so this is New Zealand, also JPY, New Zealand JPY, and you can see I hop into the trade here. The first position was here, the second one was here, and you can see my the stop loss was actually here, and you can see the trade all the way down here. So now let's just go to higher time frame. We do the same thing. Why did I see this trade? Why did I enter this trade? Looking backward, we know what a resistance is. A resistance is that point where the market gets to and fails to go up higher, then do what? Reverse. So that point is what we call either your supply or you call it a resistance, any of those, right? And a support is at that point where the market gets to and fails to go down lower, instead do a reversal. So that point is what you mark as your support, or you can call it your supply, your demand, sorry to say. So any of that actually works, right? So we can see this trade has been beating around this zone pretty nicely. So what happens, I was just waiting for the market to come to touch that same zone, then I'll be okay. And then the market, what do we see there? The market actually came into that zone. Sorry about that. Market actually came into that zone, break to do some stop loss hunts. Then I was anticipating for the market to come back at least to the support of this before going back down. But anyways, my stop loss is as already in break even, so I'll just be watching this trade from now. So this is pretty easy and very straightforward. Like just the support, get to the support, you hit it to come back down. So you can see how the 4 hours I figured out this and I got my entry strategy around here, and it was complete, and you can see the market dripping to the downside, and this is a lot of pips already. You can see this is a lot of pips already, and I have 0.01 here, 0.01 here, stop loss at break even. So this is it. So I'm going to be dropping my number right now on the description box. If you want to have a mentorship, one-on-one mentorship with me, you can copy the number and message me on WhatsApp while we get started. Please and please, I beg you, don't come and start asking questions that are actually not in line with what we are saying, right? Please, we are here for mentorship, and it's actually $20 only. I'm not charging you $100, I'm not charging you 40, I'm not charging you 50. This is just 20, so you can join mentorship. And it's actually a live program, Meet app, a Google Meet. So before you come, you can actually download the Google Meet, so I can share my screen while you see how I break down charts from end to end. So I want to see you there. So that's it about that. I also have a trade also, I guess that's euro NZ. Let's just check it out in a moment. Yeah guys, and this is actually the last one. This is euro card, and you can see the trade actually at that point right now. You can see the trade. Why did I hop into this trade? It's pretty easy. We have a support right here. Remember what I told you on GBP JPY, right? We have a support right here. This market is pretty on a downtrend. Like you can see the market on a downtrend, but what do I know? I figure out that we are actually on a support. Like we are actually on a support. You can see it. I told you a support is the point where the market gets to and fails to go back any higher, any lower, I mean to say, then that is a support. Vice versa is the resistance, and this is it right here. This is where we are actually on. So I figure out that, and I then wait for the market to give me a reaction towards that, and I figure out that we are actually gone. The market, that particular support is actually holding the market, so it might actually blow down or blow up, but the trade you can see play here is actually risk free, and this point is a point of consolidation, you can see, but we kind of figure out an entry point around here. So this is all about the trade I am actually on right now. So as I said earlier on, if this video is a kind of helpful, kindly hit that subscribe button, smash the like icon, and comment below if there's anything you want me to tell you, comment below if there's anything you want me to shoot a video about, you want me to record, anything you want me to talk about in my next video. You can put it on the description box and I'm going to answer you. So thank you very much, and hopefully to see you in my next video. Bye.